Hello, in today's lesson we're going to be talking about your concluding paragraph to your essay as well as your bibliography and what your next steps are going to be. So I'm referring back to our research rubric because this is very important. This is kind of like your checklist. We've talked about the introductory paragraphs, the three middle paragraphs. Now let's talk about your concluding paragraph and your bibliography. Both of these need to be included in your draft so that you can edit them and publish them. So your concluding paragraph for the 4, it says you need a concluding paragraph which is written. It sums up the main ideas of the paper and has a creative and unique way of concluding the paper. So you need to sum up what your paper is about and make it creative and unique. So we're going to talk about how to do that today. And you also need a bibliography. So your bibliography says that you need 3 or more sources which were correctly placed at the end of the research paper and titled with a bibliography. These sources were cited using the format given. So your bibliography is a completely separate page from your research paper. It's a page all by itself. At the top of it, it's titled Bibliography, and then it has your 3 sources listed in alphabetical order. So that is what a bibliography is. You've created bibliographies in the past, and we're going to go over really quickly just about the formatting and what you can use to format them. So for your bibliography, let's talk about that really quick because I want to make sure that you have everything you need for it. This is your bibliography. Okay, this is the very last paper that's in your research writing. You have the ways that you can cite encyclopedia, a book, an online magazine article, a magazine article, the World Wide Web, an interview. There's all kinds of ways that, or all kinds of things that you can cite, and it tells you exactly how to do it. So this is what you want to use this tool, and it'll be in your step 3. This is exactly what you want to use when you are creating your bibliography and writing those sources down. So for your final paragraph, your concluding paragraph, the requirements were that it is a concluding paragraph that lets your readers know that you are done writing, that you sum up the main points, and that you leave your reader with a thought or a challenge or question. And so we're going to look at that a little bit. Here's some information for a concluding paragraph. So paragraph 5, you want someone to feel like they stuck with your essay from beginning to end. Make them feel good by letting them know how much they learned and how they can make the earth a better place for your animal. Use one of the starting phrases below to help you, or make up your own to write a conclusion that will challenge your reader to see the importance of this animal in our ecosystem. So some of the examples they've given are, these animals are valuable because. Now that you know blank, will you blank? Now that you've learned ... So the next time you hear the word ... So you're going to create some way or a unique way of ending your essay about your animal because you've talked about your animal and how it survives in the wild. Well, leave your reader thinking, why did you share this information? Were you wanting to explain about the animal? Were you wanting to help protect the animal? So sum up your informative writing with something about your animal in a creative way of summing up the 3 main points that you wrote about. And so this paper will also be in below in the documents that you can use, and those are the requirements that you're going to need. And as always, refer back to your rubric with any questions that you have. So this is going to be the end of your draft. So remember, a draft is you just need to get your thoughts out of your mind in the right structure. And next week, we're going to be editing your draft for any types of edits you want to make. And I will also be available to help you with those edits. So you'll learn about that on Monday of next week. So you guys have a great week. You can write your bibliography in your concluding paragraph. And as always, reach out to me if you have any questions.